Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Amelia and I am tracking my healthy weight loss journey and reward system here on YouTube. So for a breakdown of how I get my rewards money, look for my budgeting videos. But for today, we're going to just kind of look at the things that I'm saving up for as I'm doing well on this lifestyle change and on losing this weight. I'm saving up for these items, and so we're going to get a look at what items I want and why I want them. So the first thing we'll talk about is the one that I've been putting the most money towards, which is the PopFlex Cloud hoodie. I'm going to put some pictures up on the screen for you guys. The Cloud hoodie just looks so comfy. I've heard really good things about it. It's got the long droopy sleeves, the big hood, but yet still a cinched kind of waist for a more feminine look. Where I steal my husband's sweatshirts all the time, but around the neck they kind of choke me a little bit. Like, it's just like sweatshirts in general are tight for me around the neck. And then lady, out. My dog is like inching into the room slowly. But this hoodie seems to be really designed with women's figures in mind and letting them be comfy and cute at the same time. The creator of PopFlex, Cassie Ho, she actually was like the first YouTuber I tried doing workouts from. And I did lose about 10 pounds the first time I did her workouts, and I was just the first time I had ever done anything really consistent to lose weight, and so I do look back on those videos fondly. Today I don't really do her new videos because I've got my aerial stuff, and it's kind of for a different audience now than I think it was back in the day. But back in the time I was doing it, it was really encouraging. So it's kind of nice to like still have that connection to her. So as for fit and colors, so my friend came to visit me, and she actually has the Cloud hoodie in green, I believe, and a size large, extra large, which I tried on and I felt like it was a little too big on me because it's very oversized to begin with. And I think I want just like a slightly more fitted look, even though I still want it oversized. And but I liked the feel of it. I liked how soft it was. I liked the shape of it. The hood was nice and big. I got a lot of hair, so it's nice. So I do think I'll probably get a small or a medium, or small/medium. That's how they come. So the only trouble is I really want a fall color. I just want to get this hoodie first, and I want to have this cute fall look that I'm gonna wear with whatever this fall. So I'm really excited for that vibe. So I really want this, and I'll put it up on the screen. It's the camel color, and it's the Zip Cloud hoodie. I'm really torn between the pullover and the Zip Cloud, pullover cloud and Zip Cloud. I don't know which style I want, but the color that I want is currently sold out in a small medium. So the pullover hoodie doesn't come in camel, unfortunately, but it does come in milk tea, which is similar enough. So I could go with that one. I just feel like the Zip Cloud feels a little more feminine, but I'm worried it'll be a little more cropped and not as cozy, whereas the pullover looks super cozy, but I'm worried that I can't make it a little more feminine as easily as with the zip and like playing around with how much zip there is or not. And the lighter colors that they have, like seashell, I'm not a huge fan of. They do have crimson, which is a very fall color, but I don't know, it just like wasn't doing it for me for some reason. And I don't want black or gray because I have enough of those. They do have taupe. Well, they have taupe in a Zip Cloud hoodie. So now I'm torn. because taupe is very similar to the milk tea color. So I think I'll see what's available when I save up for it, but I'm definitely gonna go in that kind of brown family. Let me know what you guys think, what you think would look best on me. I don't know, because I'm worried a little bit too much about the lighter browns. I feel like I look better with like darker browns, but I'm not sure. So next is the Tease perfume from Victoria's Secret. And I'm actually conflicted. I've kind of thrown the words Tease and Tease Noir around, and they're two different perfumes. They're like variants of each other. So Tease Noir is like a slightly richer, sexier, I guess, scent. And I know I've been in Victoria's Secret and smelled both of them, and I think I want the Noir, but I also really want the classic one. So I don't know if I should just buy one and then the other, or just stick with one, because I'd have to save up for both of them. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I feel like part of why I want this perfume is also the like feeling of it. The feeling of, you know, when you were in high school and you went to the mall with your friends and you came out with a little Victoria's Secret bag and you're like, haha, I went to Victoria's Secret. Or at least that's how I pictured the people who came out of there. I was like, the cool girls. I think what I'm trying to say is my goal is to also play on anything that I like missed out on when I was in high school. So, you know, when I was in high school, I was kind of like, I was like a prude, but I was also snobby. So I was like, I would never go to Victoria's Secret, and like now I get stuff from there. But so just kind of like reliving the things that I told myself I wasn't like other girls and I was too cool for this, which is kind of my story with pink. Of I used to pretend I hated pink for the longest time, and like now I'm full on Barbie girl, and it just feels really good to like allow yourself to enjoy the things that you enjoy. And so I think I'm like slowly going back and like anything that I secretly felt I missed out on, trying to see if I can enjoy it. So I think we're gonna go with the Tease Noir perfume, but I might change my mind the day of when I go in and smell them and see how I'm feeling. And then depending on that, we may or may not save up for the other perfume as well. Okay, so next is the OG Juicy Couture tracksuits. This is another one of those, the cool kids had them back in the day and I was too cool for them. If I get these, they will be the bougiest thing that I own, and I will probably not have the confidence to wear it many places, but I will wear the heck out of it at home. And maybe on like a girls' night or something where I'm with people that I feel more confident in. I need to work on my confidence a little bit. So my trouble is picking a color. So I love the pinks, and some of them are sold out in the size that I think I would get. But since I'm waiting a while for these, they could be back in stock by the time I get them. So we have a bunch of pinks to choose from. We've got Rose, Blushing Pink, Hot Hot, and then Free Love. I feel like this one is like the OG. Like if you think juicy tracksuit, this is what you're thinking of. So I'm really tempted to just get this one. But they also have this adorable like lavender color called Freesia, which I also think is really cute and would look good on me. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Can I pull off the classic color? Or which of the many pinks and the purple one that I'm looking at do you think looks good? So next we're looking at the Good Girl Blush by Carolina Herrera. I don't know how to pronounce it. But this one I actually haven't smelled in person. Like I haven't like gone to Macy's or anything and like tried it. But I saw it and it looked cute because it was in a pink shoe bottle, which was adorable. And these are all words that I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to put them on here. And those two that I can't pronounce, they are one of my favorite essential oils that my husband and I use. We just kind of like rub our heads and like put a little bit of the oil on the heads, and like it smells really nice. And those are like two of our favorites. And so I was like, I'm gonna love this perfume. I want it so bad. And so they have different sizes. So I guess it kind of depends on how much money I save up or how patient I am. Because I kind of want a bigger size. They have a 1.7 and a 2.7. I'm looking at Ulta. I'm sure there's others. I think I might do the 1.7. That's $128, and that's a lot. It's definitely a more expensive perfume than like the Victoria's Secret perfume. But I really want it, and I also don't want to settle and get like this teeny tiny one that doesn't look as cute as the 1.7 or anything. So but I also don't want to go overboard and get the big one and then I end up not liking it and I spend all this money. So I'm gonna go in the middle, I think. And I think I'll love it. And of course, when I go to buy it, I'll smell it and make sure I like it too. I hope you couldn't hear the kids screaming. They're just playing outside. No one's getting hurt. So another thing I'm saving up for, and I'm saving up $200 for it, is a tattoo. I think a tattoo could be more than $200, but I know like with the place that I want to go, because I trust this girl and like I've been to her place. I went with my friend for her to get a tattoo, and she does $50 deposit and then $50 for the consultation, and then the rest of the money goes towards the tattoo. So at least to get started, $200 I think is good, and then there'll be time to save up more. I don't have any tattoos, but I really have wanted one for a while, but I kept getting caught up in like, it has to mean something, it has to be super symbolic, I have to be able to like it for the rest of my life. So I was always really hesitant, and I had a few ideas, but I think the one that I'm gonna go with is something that's less symbolic and like still is, but can be more fun. So I don't feel like, oh no, am I gonna have this for the rest of my life? So what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you, is something like this where it's stars or like stardust or like fairy magic sparkles type of thing. And I'm gonna do it kind of across either my collarbone or down the shoulder or somewhere in this area. And I think I feel less pressure about this one because it's just so general. It's like, I like pretty things, let's put pretty things on here, rather than I'm gonna pick the one word that's the most meaningful to me, or I'm gonna pick the one thing. Like, I'm never gonna regret, sparkles and stars and magic, and like that's just something that's always been a part of who I am and still is, even with all the changes I've gone through. So, and it's fun and it's pretty and it's feminine, so because I really want to embrace my femininity as well, so doing something that helps me feel that way would be great. And then I'm saving up for a facial. So when it comes to self-care, I get massages every like 2 months just because I enjoy them, but also because with Ariel and with working out so much, I get a lot of tight muscles and it feels really good to have them worked on. For facials, that feels very much like a splurge to me because I don't really need it. My skin can get a little dry, but it's not like it's medically necessary to go and have these procedures done. I say procedures, a facial. So it feels very pampering, and it feels like I feel guilty spending money on it, which is why we're doing guiltless rewards, right? So this money is going to things that I would otherwise feel guilty spending the money on. So a facial was one of them. So I'm kind of looking through the different options at the spa that I go to, and the prices range a little bit. I think I estimated 125. A few of them are about 130, but some of them are cheaper, like 100. So we'll see which one I end up wanting to do. But yeah, so I'm looking through some of these, and we've got the Illuminate and Glow facial, which includes exfoliation, moisturizing. We've got a vitamin C one. We've got dermaplaning too. I'll just do whichever one seems the most relaxing. I think it would be either the Illuminate and Glow or the vitamin C. I'll have to really think about that as I start to get closer, but if you see one that looks interesting to you, let me know. The other two envelopes that I put money towards each week with my rewards money are my Amazon wish list and impulse money. So I'm not really going to show you my Amazon wish list. It's basically just clothes and gadgets and things. But I will show you whatever I buy from it, usually at the end of my rewards budgeting video if I've already bought something, or in the next one. I usually spend the end of the video showing you guys what I've got, either with the Amazon wish list or online shopping. I kind of clump them together, or my impulse money, which I've shown you before. So impulse money is just money I set aside to have on me for impulse buys. So I know a lot of people talk about, oh, I need to stop impulse buying and like I need to be more careful with my money. I think you don't have to stop altogether. Just put a limit on it, right? So give yourself a bit of money, and then if the thing costs that much money or less and you have the money, you can pay for it. And I think there's nothing really wrong with that. So the first thing we'll be saving up for is that Potflex hoodie. That's probably going to be the next thing you see unless I do any sort of mini impulse buys or Amazon wishlist buys. And I'm really excited for that, so I will get to showing you that pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was my rewards wish list, and if you have a favorite item of my list, comment below and let me know. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!